I have a memory of a tidying up experience that we had that went terribly wrong. But I'm going to set up the context of a place that we used to live in. So like a few homes ago, I'd say, like we lived with roommates for a couple. We lived with them for like how long? Like 4 years or something like that in 2 different homes.
Yes. Which home are we talking about?
We're talking about the first home. The first home we moved in together.
Home.
So this was the messier home. We were younger, but also like we would often just like come downstairs and see full-on mice on our counters just jumping around and like
cockroaches.
One time we were just like watching TV and we thought we saw something move on the floor. We turned the lights on and there's just like a cockroach running through the middle, which doesn't sound like a big deal, but then we look it up and it would be like, if you see one cockroach out of the walls, that means there's hundreds in the walls.
This is also where ASAP Science was made for 4 years. This
was the beginning of ASAP Science. Like we had an attic room in this home and we would work from home. But I have this memory of, so do you remember we used to like pay for this thing called Mama Earth, right?
Yeah, organic produce.
Yeah, it was basically like a company that we were like, we're not eating enough vegetables. So every week they would deliver like a little package of vegetables to us just so we could make sure we had food and that we were like being healthy or whatever.
It's like, sponsor us. Okay, continue.
Yeah, like hashtag not sponsored. But that we would often just like not finish all the vegetables, right? Like this is like a common problem in our lives, like the vegetables go bad, whatever. But in this same house, we had a pantry where we would sometimes keep things. And we would like it was kind of weird and dingy, but like some of our canned goods.
I think that someone recently referred to them. They're like, it had a cold room.
Oh, a cold room.
And it was like it was literally that's what that was. And I was always like, this room's so cold. What's the point of it? And it's like where you put things that need
like,
to be cold because it's like not insulated.
So like I remember at one point there was probably like fennel or something in this organic bin that I think we just knew we didn't want. Like we weren't going to ever put it in the fridge, so we didn't want it. So we had this bin.
Black licorice is fennel, right?
I don't know if it tastes like that. I don't know if they're actually related at all or not.
No, I mean that's the taste that we hate.
I really don't like fennel because it tastes like black licorice. So we just, I think like didn't realize like we just put this bin into the pantry room and left it for months.
Years.
Maybe over a year. And then one day we decided like, oh, spring cleaning as a whole house. We're going to deal with spring cleaning. And we finally make our way to the pantry. And we're like, oh, there's an empty bin in here. Open it up.
Oh, my God.
It's literally like black mush. Not even mush. It's like liquefied.
Liquid.
Because also, I don't know if
Purple
we would consider
Kool-Aid.
that room as a cold room because there's a window in that room. So if the sun gets in, and I don't know if that would like sometimes heat the container. And we open it, it's like this most wretched smell.
Putrid.
Literally oozing. I don't understand how it turned black, but I guess when like things break down, it was just like compost basically. And then we were just like, we can never open that again. What do we do with this? And so...
I cannot believe you told this. You're going to tell a story.
Well, no, we eventually had to take it and dumped it out in a public garbage because we were like, we literally can't deal with this in our house. We threw the whole bin out.
We did it at night.
Yeah, we were
with
like,
flashlights.
Technically, it's illegal to like public dump. Like you're not allowed to bring your garbage to public places. Yeah. So we were like, we don't want to get in trouble, but like we don't really know. Our garbage bin wasn't big enough to handle like this thing. So we like,
and we
in the middle of the night,
and we had to decide what was worse for people who were putting this away. Is it like, do we dump this putrid liquid into this thing that it smells so bad, or do we leave it in this container?
So it's contained, and we just like
which I still to this day think both are awful.
And also, I do actually think it was still in winter because I remember thinking like,
it was winter.
If we put it in a garbage outside, it will freeze, and then that will actually be a good thing versus us like leaving it in our house.
We did a service. We did a service.
Really thoughtful. But I remember us like at nighttime being like, okay, we're gonna do this. We're just gonna do it, and no one's gonna see us, and this is on my mind for years now. I've been guilty about this.
We're so dumb though because it's like now I'm like you go and you get a hose outside. Like I just feel like our worlds were so small.
Well, we didn't have a proper backyard. Like we didn't really have like a space.
Our
we didn't have a
landlord who lived in the basement maybe had a hose. Like I don't think we thought about this.
Yeah, I think we were honestly just panicked. We were just like, we don't know how to deal with this disgusting thing, and so we did go to a park and just threw the bin out in the park. Please don't fine us.
I think that's like literally a fine. Actually, you know what? Fine us. It'll help your conscience.
Literally like signs on parks that say no dumping, maximum fine $5,000.
Okay, well then
but we've never done it again. Okay? So yeah,
Marie Kondo. What do we do in this situation?
Yeah.